Welcome everyone to this edition of the Podium Player Interview Series. We'll be interviewing players in the upcoming All-Star Podium Bowl. Today's guest is defensive back from Missouri Valley College, Zahir Williams. Zahir, it's great to have you on.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks for having me, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
No problem. The first thing I want to ask you, we have the All-Star Bowl coming up in January. Just how are you preparing for that, and what did it mean to you to get the opportunity to play and to get that invite?
First of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me to the podium game. It's a major blessing, man. It's a major blessing to get the opportunity to, present my talents in front of scouts and, to just show everyone in the world what I can do.
Yeah, and how are you preparing for it now going into that game? Are you looking at film or are you practicing daily? Just how's the routine for you getting ready for it?
So honestly, I haven't been watching much film, but what I have been doing since the postseason, since my season has ended, I've been constantly training. I've been doing a lot of running, a lot of lifting on a daily basis. So, I'm never going to take, one step back or fall off track because, this is a big opportunity as far as, making a name for myself and hopefully try to continue with my career after college. So, like I said, man, I've just been constantly training and I'm just very determined, man. Just hopefully looking for an opportunity to play at the next level.
Yeah, and what do you hope to showcase from yourself? Like if there's, scouts, GMs watching, what do you have to tell them that are watching? Maybe what separates you from everyone else?
What separates me from everyone else is, NFL scouts, CFL scouts, no matter the league. I'm a very competitive player. I'm a player with high IQ that loves to compete. I'm a defensive back, and I'm a lockdown corner for sure. I love playing man. I could play zone coverage, but I love playing man coverage, just locking down the person in front of me. And, you're going to get a really hard work. I'm very different because I just bring a different energy to the game and on the field. I motivate my teammates. I'm a leader on and off the field. So, it's not about only my success because I care about the success of others. If my teammates are succeeding and excelling, then that affects me as well. So I'm a very unselfish player as well.
Yeah, I want to talk about a little bit about your football story. When did you start playing football? Was it when you were a kid or maybe a teenager? Just how did you start?
I started playing football around 7 years old when I was younger, back in New York City. I played on a few Pop Warner teams before I went to high school at Cardinal Hayes High School. That's like the powerhouse football program in New York, in the state of New York. And man, football has taken me many places, man. It's given me opportunities to see different places around the states, to meet new people. Like sports isn't just about what you can do on the court or field. It's about networking and making those connections because connections could take you much further than where your cleats can. So football has taken me a long way, and I have started this when I was about 7 years old and just fell in love, man. I'm just chasing the dream.
Yeah, playing football, was there anyone maybe who inspired you? Maybe it was another athlete or a family member or a coach. Was there anyone that really inspired you to keep playing and go to that next level, college and now to the pros?
Yes. So growing up, since I first started playing football at 7 years old, I've had older brothers that played football. I had one brother that played college football at Delaware State, Devon Moore. He was All-American, All-Conference, and everything like that. So growing up all the way into high school, he was the person I really looked up to. He was my idol because, he was a straight-A student. He was the president of the student body. He just exemplified so many great things. And, I was just always looking up to him like, man, like that man is doing great. Like I want to be better than him or just like him, and up until I got to college and competing in college on my own, I just been, honoring my game after Jalen Ramsey because he just brings like a different confidence to the game. He just brings a different swag to the game, and I resemble my game just like him. Very physical guy, very smart, very intelligent. So Yeah, Devon Moore, which is my brother, and Jalen Ramsey for sure.
And being on a team, just how is it for you being a leader? Maybe when the coaches call on you to help out, maybe the underclassmen, the freshmen, the sophomores. How important is it to you to go with the coaches and help lead the other players and maybe show them around and show them the ropes a little?
It's a great feeling, and it's also a blessing, having someone else that has authority coming to you and looking for you to, help guide these guys and make sure, everyone is doing what they need to do on and off the field. Maybe get a better connection with my teammates. It's something different that the coaches couldn't do, or can't do, because it's player-to-player relationships are much different than coach-to-player relationships. So, having the coaches look at me as a leader, I'm honored. But I've always been a leader, like all my life. But anything it is, like anything I get involved in, I just, put full effort into it and just make sure, I'm not only doing everything right, but anyone else that's involved is doing everything right, because, hey, everyone has to go to the top and you can't do it with yourself. So, it's a great feeling, being a leader of my team and making sure the young guys are on track, making sure they staying on top of their studies. I probably tweak some things in practice that coaches might not see. Just helping the young guys out on the side, maybe after practice, or in the spring semester when we have spring ball, we have much more freedom than in season. So, we just hit the field, and just the players just hit the field, and we just doing drills and things like that. I'm just showing them different techniques that we probably don't learn at school, and just increasing their knowledge of the game as well. So it's a great feeling. I love it.
Yeah, and when you step on the field, continue.
So many people has told me that I should be a coach after I finish playing. Like, so many people has told me that, and I'm just like, hey, I'm not opposed to it. Like, if I can help the next person, then that'd be great, man. That's a blessing.
Yeah, how is it helping others? You mentioned a lot, being a leader there. Just how is it just helping guys, whether freshmen, maybe guys who just came into college and, really eyes wide open, don't really know what to do. How is it just guiding those guys to just, feel comfortable and get that team chemistry?
Well, I'm just a natural leader. So it's like, it's just, I don't know, if I see something that's wrong, or it's not being coached up the way it should, or if it's not being coached up or focused on, I just think it's my job as a leader that transfer from a Division I school to an NAIA program, that I should, help these guys, the best of my ability. So, like I said, just, showing them different things, showing them different techniques, showing them certain things to look out for when watching film, breaking down film, or just things like that. Very, very fine point detail. It's just, it's going to increase their level, their IQ of the game, and just, play better on the field.
Yeah, eventually, hopefully do make it for the league. I wanted to ask, if as a DB, is there any quarterback you look at and you're like, all right, I have to get an interception from him. If I get one interception, it has to be from this quarterback.
Any quarterback, all quarterbacks. When I step on the field, I just, when I'm in man coverage, zone coverage, and I'm just staring at the quarterback pre-snap, it's like, don't throw over here. Do not throw the ball my way. One quarterback specifically that I feel like I've accomplished something great that's in the NFL right now, I would say either Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. Those are two fantastic quarterbacks that's been in the league for some time now. And, those guys know the game very well. They know how to break down defenses. They know how to read what zones and coverages the defense is in. And if I catch an interception on Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady, then that'd be a great day for me.
Yeah. Also, I want to talk about a little bit, on game days, just what goes into your mindset and maybe how you prepare for games, just, at any level, just how do you prepare for that? Maybe on the bus ride, or maybe are you talking to your teammates? Are you more quiet? Just how was it for game day for you?
So honestly, I'm just jamming to music, and I try to stay as far as I can from all the rest of my teammates, only because I get in my zone and I'm just like just yelling music, like just locked in completely. Like that's just how I prepare for games, like I'm just hydrating all week. I'm not waiting until the day before the game, or I just hydrate all week so I don't go out the game with any cramps like that. Because we've seen it happen before. Just watching film from Sunday all the way up until Saturday. So it's like preparation is key, because on Saturdays, if you didn't prepare, then it's like you're just going out there and just running around and just having fun. But it's bigger than that if you really take the game serious, and which I do.
Yeah. Another question I want to ask, in the NFL, coaches and, GMs might ask you to play, special teams or maybe, practice squad or anything like that. Just how are you getting ready, if someone calls you up to play special teams? Is that something you're ready for, or just how do you feel about that whole concept?
I love special teams. Since the first day I played college football, my freshman year at Bryant University, I was on all special teams. I got a few snaps on defense, but I was on all special teams. When I transferred to Missouri Valley College, one of the first things I told my coach, I said, "Coach, I gotta play special teams. Like, I need to be on all special teams. Like, it's just, special teams is a phase of the game that goes, like, that's just kind of frowned upon. A lot of players don't really want to play special teams if they're getting a lot of snaps, but it's like special teams can be the difference between a win and a win and a loss. So it's just as important as offense and defense. I love special teams, man. And as far as practice squad, if I get an opportunity, or if I'm, if I make it on a practice squad team, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, there's other guys out there that's been in the game and playing the game for a very long time that has high knowledge. And, being an athlete, you have to be open and ready to learn at all times. So practice squad players, I wouldn't look at it as a failure or me not reaching my goals, or, something like that. It's just, I would look at it as an opportunity to learn. So, whenever my time has come, I've learned so much and gained so much knowledge. So whenever my name is called, I'll be ready to go with no question.
Yeah. And Zahir, the last question I want to ask, I like to ask this to every guest I interview. How do you define greatness?
How do I define greatness? Just doing all the proper things, all the small things right. Doing all the small things right. Doing things that people may not see or think that you're doing, but you're still doing, and making sure, like after the season, making sure you stay on top of your fitness, making sure you stay on top of the right diet. Just making sure not only for football, but in life in general, man, preparation is key. So like I said, without preparation, you just out there just winging it. So definitely preparation and focus is how I define greatness.
That's an awesome answer, Zahir. And I want to thank you so much, for coming on, taking the time to talk to us here at Podyum, and wish you the best of luck in your career, and we'll see you at the All-Star Bowl.
Thank you, Dan. I can't wait to see you out there in Miami. Let's have some fun.
No problem, man. It'll be January, but it'll still be a little hot, so it'll be nice and cool.
Oh, I already packed my shorts.
Awesome, man. Have a great day.
All right, you as well. Thanks for having me.